make sure you allow 60 frames per second. Then the other thing you need to change is go to audio, and I bumped this up to 6 decibels. At first I had, and if everything is set up correctly, you should be able to view your Xbox right here. Now there will be a little delay between your TV and your computer, but don't worry about that. Now back on the Xbox, you want to go down to your settings, display and sound, volume, chat mixer, and you want to set this to do nothing. And then with the party chat output, you want to make sure it's set to headset and speakers.
That's Xbox, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a video that's 30-minute long if you want to watch that one.
For PS4. Oh, that video's so big. Do we have any wire like that?
No.
Yeah.
This is for Twitch.
So that's for you?
PC, PS4 setup.
What is currently happening, programs? Today I'm going to show you how to record your gameplay, including chat, with the PS4, PS4 Pro or PS4 Slim, using every possible wired and wireless headset setup. This will work for every type of capture card, including the Elgato HD60, HD60S, HD60 Pro, and by the end of the video, you'll also be set up for streaming to Twitch. So if you want to know how to record pro quality game clips, then stay locked, enjoy, and I hope it helps.
Just look for your wired headset part. It's gonna show you all of it, so just look for the part that's about your.
That's it.
Here,
This is the first of 3 videos that also covers Xbox and PC game clip recording. And these videos are part of a much larger Udemy course on how to easily set up a professional Twitch stream. So once you're set up here and recording gameplay, there is a link in the description which will take you to that full course if you want to start raking in followers and donations on Twitch. Also, if you're supporting me on Patreon, I'll hook you up a code so it works out cheaper than everywhere else, even free for some. And before we start, I'll put links in the description to every single product I use personally for these videos and where to get them cheap. I'd recommend starting there, as I know 100% these products work and will get you set up as fast as possible. To use this tutorial, you only need to watch the segments in this video that are relevant to the setup you want or have already. This makes the video considerably shorter than it looks on the surface, and to do that, check the timestamps in the description below and follow the stars. If you are using a wireless headset, watch all the timestamp segments with 2 stars. If you are using a wired headset, watch the segments with 1 star.
So a wired, that's just 1 star.
Where's 1 star? Okay. That's the intro.
What do you mean by stars?
Oh, these are stars.
Oh, okay. So yours wired?
Wired headset.
So you do 1 star ones?
Of this tutorial. You can use a wired gaming headset or regular wired headphones for recording or streaming. And to do that, you will need one of 3 things. You'll need either a home stereo with an optical audio port like this on it, or your gaming monitor or TV will need to have a headphone output jack on it, or you will need to get an HDMI to HDMI optical and audio splitter like this 10-bit unit. The downside to using a wired headset, among other things, is you won't be able to hear Twitch notifications or music on your stream. You can still set them up and your viewers can still hear them, but you will only be able to hear your game audio, which is how some people prefer it anyways. Conveniently, all versions of the PS4, including the Slim and Pro, work with a wired headphone setup, provided you have one of the 3 connection options.
So
This is, I'm pretty sure this TV doesn't have a fucking
jack?
a headphone jack. It's pretty old looking one.
Yep.
It has one?
Headphone jack.
Right here. Oh, let's go bust out the super long cord again.
Yeah, you do have those super long cords.
It's gonna be so many fucking hours. All I gotta do now is find it
So you're watching the video.
and look for it first.
Send me the link to it so I can watch it as well.
Gotcha.
Speaking of watching it as well, where's my fucking phone?
Oh no, but it doesn't. Nanda, this goes to U. It goes from headphone jack to USB. Let's see how you- That's not clear. No, I'm not gonna use Yogaro yet.
Tutorial. To set up a wired headset or normal wired headphones with a regular PS4 or PS4 Pro, you can either run an optical cable from the optical port on the back of the PS4 into a home stereo system that has an optical port on it, and then plug your wired headphones audio jack into that. Or for any type of PS4, including the PS4 Slim, which doesn't have an optical port on it, you can plug your wired headphones into the headphone output jack on your TV or computer monitor instead, if it has one. If you don't have a home stereo with an optical port and your TV or monitor doesn't have a headphone jack on it, then you will need to get an HDMI optical audio splitter like the 10-DAT unit I mentioned earlier. In that case, take the HDMI cable running from the HDMI output port on your HD60 and plug it into the HDMI input on the HDMI splitter. Then run another HDMI cable from the HDMI output on the splitter into your gaming TV or monitor, and then plug your wired headset or headphones into the headphone jack port on the HDMI splitter. When it comes to talking to your viewers and recording your voice, you can do that one of three ways. Either plug a USB or jack mic into your streaming PC or laptop, or use the built-in mic on your webcam instead, if it has one, or you can use the built-in mic of this tutorial. You can use a wired gaming headset or regular wired headphones for recording or streaming, and to do that you will need one of three things. You'll need either a home stereo with an optical audio port like this on it, an audio splitter like this 10-DAT unit. The downside to using a wired headset, among other things, is you won't be able to hear Twitch notifications or music on your stream. You can still set them up and your viewers can still hear them, but you will only be able to hear your game audio, which is how some people prefer it anyways. Conveniently, all versions of the PS4, including the Slim and Pro, work with a wired headphone setup, provided you have one of the three connection options I just mentioned. You can also use the built-in mic on a wired gaming headset if your headset has two separate cables, one for the mic and one for the game audio. If your headset only has a single 3-ring jack on it instead though, you can still will use the mic on your wired headset by splitting that single cable into two separate mic and game audio cables. To do that, use a Y-splitter cable like this, which has one female connection and two male connections. Just take note here that this has to be a CTIA Y-splitter cable, and you can check the product links in the description below to get the correct cable for cheap. At this stage, if you don't plan on talking with friends in a party chat while you talk to your viewers on stream as well, then skip ahead to the Equipment Elgato Chat Link Cable segment of this tutorial now. If you do plan on party chat though, keep watching here. With a wired headset, you are limited to the PS4's built-in party chat feature if you want to chat with your friends while recording or streaming. And because of the way the PS4 is wired, you will need a second microphone to do that. Also, if you use the PS4's built-in party chat, you won't be able to talk to randoms in game lobbies and chat with your friends at the same time. But you can switch between the two in-game quite easily, and I'll show you how to do that shortly. The Elgato Chat Link cable is also an option, but it gives a very low quality result and not what I'd call suitable for any kind of decent recording or Twitch stream. If you already own a Chat Link cable, sell it and put that money towards one of the wireless or cheap wired headsets I mentioned previously. As far as microphones go, when I mention a jack mic, I mean a little lavalier, aka lapel 3.5mm jack mic, and you can use a cheap jack mic like this or something more expensive like a Rode SmartLav. When I mention USB mic, you can use a USB mic like the Blue Snowball, Blue Yeti, or something like the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB mic, and this is the most common and easiest choice to set up. Or you can use a jack mic with a USB adapter like this one from Logitech to effectively turn a jack mic into a USB mic. This will be the cheapest setup, but still sounds really good, so if you're on a tight budget, then that will be the go. Alternatively, you can use a full Studio XLR microphone with a USB sound card like the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, which will get you the best quality sound, but not by much. And this is the most expensive option, so you would only use this combo if you have a Studio XLR mic that you really want to use. Again, I've put links to all this gear in the description below, so check there to find one that suits your budget and needs. You can add a webcam to your stream, and if your webcam has a mic on it, like the Logitech C920, then you can use that mic to talk to your viewers or friends instead of buying a USB mic like one of the ones I just mentioned. If, however, you don't have a webcam, but you do have a smartphone, like a Samsung Galaxy, HTC, or Google's Pixel phone, you can go to YouTube and search for Use Your Phone as a Webcam for Twitch and YouTube, and it will take you to a video I made that will show you how to use one of those phones as a webcam for free. Just keep in mind that when using a phone as a webcam, you can't use the mic on the phone for your voice. Now that you have all the equipment needed, the first thing to do if you are using a webcam is to plug that into your streaming PC or laptop now.